Mermaid Witch's Graybeard Crowfather here. Tonight I'd like to start off before I get into the lesson, making everybody aware of something. There is a user account on Reddit going by the name of the Leo Sisters, and this account is uh, putting out posts trying to get people to join their witch school, and it sounds very fishy to me. They say that they have their master's degree in divinity and a doctorate in Wicca. Yeah, no such thing. So be very wary of them if you do look at them. I've actually messaged them asking for proof. Haven't heard anything back, so just, keep your eyes open for that, because I don't want to see anybody get scammed for any money for something that, in my opinion, should and always will be free when it comes to me, anyways. So yeah, watch out for that. I think they're just full of bull pucky. So just beware. All right, so tonight I'm going to go over candles. Candles are probably one of the most common items you have around your house when it comes to Wicca or witchcraft or paganism. You probably have more candles than you know what to do with. Comes to me, I have a entire huge bag of tea lights and probably literally hundreds of different colored candles in all sizes and shapes laying around. So what I'm going to go over with doesn't have anything to do with about the shape of them. As long as you can use them and incorporate them with your spells or prayer circle or on your altar, that's all that really matters. So yes, they can be used for spells or rituals or prayers, whatever way that you feels right for you. I do cover some of the basics here, though. One of the things is that I actually have on my altar a couple of permanent candles. I keep a silver candle on the left side for the goddess, and I keep a gold candle on the right hand side for the god. Those candles generally tend to change during the time of the year and also in relation to the Sabbats. So for Yule, I'll have a green and a white, or for Beltane, I'll have a pink and a purple. For Samhain, I'll have an orange and a black. It just matters. Just relates to it, matters on what the time of the wheel of the year it is. So, and that's something that you can actually mix and match and change out anytime that you want. Like I said, however you feel. I just tend to, when it's not a particular Sabbath, I just keep them as gold and silver. So, if you prefer to have permanent candles on your altar and have them in relation to the elements and or the quarters, you can set them up in particular fashion. Now, on your altar or your sacred space, whatever it is that you're using to practice, you'll want to make sure that you have like the corresponding candle color, which is similar to, if you remember the lesson from a few weeks back about the elements with the air symbol and the fire symbol and the water symbol. So the candle color for air would be yellow, red is fire, blue is water, green is earth, and purple or white for spirit. And you can arrange them in the directions that you want on your altar. And you can actually, when you're doing a ritual, you can actually, call those quarters or those elements and then light the candles in the direction as you're calling. Are you going to come over here, baby? Sorry, I got a cat over there. I thought she was going to jump. So, yeah, when you're doing the rituals to add that extra intent and power, light the candles as you're calling the quarters. And, make sure that you have the corresponding color. In addition to using them in ritual, candles can be used for casting pretty powerful spells, and there's different things that you can do with these candles to actually make that intent much stronger. Now, sometimes what I'll do is, depending on the situation, is I'll take the candle and I'll actually scribe runes on the candle, and then as each rune burns down, it just adds more power and intent to that spell. If you don't want to scribe any runes on the candles, then you can actually take the candle and anoint it with some type of oil, whether it's like frankincense, myrrh, or sandalwood, or lavender, or whatever oil you feel works best for what it is you're trying to accomplish. Now, for what it is you're trying to do, I'm not going to give you the whole list of what oil is in correlation with what aspect. That's up to you to go look. I'm not treating you like a child. I know you can go out and do the research. So the other option that you can do is both. Inscribe some runes and anoint the candle with oil. Now, be very careful with the anointing of the oil, because you want to make sure that the oil that you're going to be using is not flammable. Please, please, please be careful. I would hate to see somebody go out and anoint a candle with oil, and then next thing you know, you have an uncontrolled candle fire going because of that. And that was the other thing too. When you're going to burn a candle, make sure that you are burning it on a safe candle holder. I find some of the best ways to do a candle holder is to have like a little cup filled with sand, because as soon as the wax hits that sand, it's going to be dried, and you don't have to worry about the wax getting all over the place. Are you coming over or not? Come on. Ugh. Yeah, she likes to jump and land on my shoulders a lot. Where was I? Okay, yeah, so just be careful with the candles with the oil, okay? Please. Where are you going? This is baby girl. What I tend to rely upon when I'm using candles in any spells or rituals is I find that I like to use larger candles, some of the 8 to 12 inch like tapered candlesticks when I'm using it for a longer ritual. And then if I need something that's just a shorter type ritual, then I will use the smaller candles. So when you're doing that, you can actually look up and find some of the colors and the corresponding attributes that they're associated with. I have a couple examples here. So a red candle is associated with passion and courage and strength, and you can use those in spells or rituals that have to do with love or health or willpower. Green is associated with abundance and wealth and renewal, and you can use those in spells that are related to prosperity or employment or luck. Come on. Black is associated with dignity, force, and stability, and you can use that color candle for banishing negativity or releasing negative energy or transformation. And then you have brown, which is for endurance, grounding, and strength, and you can use those for spells for balance and concentration and home. I should probably have a brown candle burning right now with this little one here. So those are just some of the basic. Where are you going, girl? All right, going down. Okay. So those are some of the basic candles and their colors and what you can use them for. There are many other candles and the different types and the colors that and their associations that you can use them with. One of the better books that I've found that is good for beginners to study is this one. It's Wicca Candle Magic from Lisa Chamberlain. I know there was a point in time when Lisa Chamberlain was a controversial actual author. People thought that she was a pseudonym for people just, putting together information. Well, that's not the case. It turns out that Lisa Chamberlain actually is a real person. She has been contacted, and um, she has a few books out for the beginners for Wicca. Now, some of these books are pretty vanilla, but when it comes to some color information and particular spells that you might want to try and cast, this one's pretty good. It's not the, sorry, I got cat fur all over me. It's not the all-encompassing book when it comes to candles and candle magic, but as a starting point, I'd say it's pretty good. One thing that I definitely wanted to make sure that you do is, if you are going to be using candles for rituals or spells or prayers, oh God, sorry, never ever ever blow the candle out. What you want to do is you want to either snuff it with your fingers, use a candle snuffer, or take your bowling, your white handled knife, and put the flat of the blade on the flame to snuff it out. Never ever ever blow it out. I know you may forget sometimes, but it happens. It's not catastrophic. It's just, well, in my opinion, the preferred way is to put them out with your fingers or a snuffer or the flat of the bowling. So that's what I have for you tonight. Homework tonight, if you can, get a hold of a candle and do a little research as to what you can use it for, whatever color it is. Find whatever it is that suits your needs for the time, and do a little ritual with that candle. If you can, please be safe. If you can't, or it's too cold, or you're just not allowed to have candles, understandable. So just keep that in mind, so the next time you actually have the availability to go out and do something with the candle, go ahead and do it. So that's the lesson for tonight. Hopefully you all are staying safe and staying healthy. I know a lot of states are going into new lockdowns, and hopefully you don't have to suffer through that. Everybody have a good evening. Oh, one more announcement too before I go. Today is Wednesday. I am not going to be doing a video on Friday night or Sunday night. I have prearranged plans for Saturday morning and Monday morning. So this Friday and Saturday, I will not be doing a video. I'll come back and do another video next week, Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a double video since I'm kind of skimping out on these two coming up. That being said, again, everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Blessed be. Graybeard Crowfather signing off.